welcome back to Nina ASMR. Sorry, I have not made a video in so long. I have not been feeling well. I even started a shorts series that I have not done for the past few days. I will catch up today, but yes, so I actually took the day off work. And after sleeping a lot, I was like, I can at least sit down and talk about one of my favorite things, which is fragrances. So today's video is going to be a lot of chatting, just a lot of whispering and talking and whispering and talking. Describing my current fall favorites, perfumes. So if you like chatty ASMR videos, stick around, this one's for you. So I will start off this video with two new fragrances. There are several new fragrances in this video that I haven't shown on my channel before because I have done ASMR videos before about my different fragrances. So I'll start with my two new ones. So these two happen to be Arabian fragrances. I had done a lot of research on what I really wanted to get, and it came down to these two, and I'm so glad that I got them both because so far I'm absolutely in love with them. They're fantastic. So the first one is comra. This box is hefty, so I love this. It looks right, and the box that's in here, and there's this beautiful, the box is just gorgeous. Let me try and get this out. So, right, the fragrance itself, I'm sure if you are an adult, you know this bottle looks like an expensive, like alcohol, right? Like a nice whiskey or a brandy or something. I do think the juice will get darker. I've heard a lot of people say in the fragrance community that this fragrance especially really matures and the scent deepens and potentially the color deepens a little bit too. But right now it's a beautiful honey color, which I think is so pretty. We'll do a little bit of bottle ASMR. There is actual grooves cut into the glass, and the cap is plastic. Okay, I just had to check the notes for this. But the top notes, or the ones I smell the most, I would say, is the cinnamon, nutmeg, dates. There's some praline in here. There's also vanilla and tonka bean. I think mahonial. But what I really smell, I'll actually spray this one. I just love this. This is going to be the perfect, absolutely perfect fall fragrance. I already wore this to work the second day I got it. I was so excited. And it stayed on me the entire day through like commuting and work and coming back home. Came back home, could still smell it on my skin. I could still smell it on my clothes. Like, this fragrance lasts for me. I also, it is very much a fall fragrance to me. So I was waiting till the temperature was below the 70s. So that could also have something to do with it. It is like the yummiest. It's kind of like, I almost want to say like a spiced cider. It is a little boozy, a little alcohol-y. but it's so yummy. It's like a delicious spiced fall drink, and I love it. I think it's phenomenal, and I think it looks amazing. I still haven't decided if I will be able to keep the whole box and display, but even just this bottle on its own is so gorgeous just to set up and have this in my perfume collection. So yeah, I am so excited about that, and I am excited to see how this matures. I know a lot of people in the fragrance community say maceration, but I have done my own research, and from what I have found, that is not the correct word for the actual process that is happening. I guess I think people could always be wrong both ways, but from what I have heard, maceration is a process in perfume making that is done before the perfume would ever be like bottled and put together, and then maturation is what happens when you have it, and as the oils and like the perfume oils and the alcohol that is the base of the perfume start to blend more and age together. So, but I have heard a lot of people say, I do know the maturing is very much a real thing, especially with the Arabian perfumes. I've also heard women say, or people say that with the Kayali fragrances. Like I know Vanilla 28, I've seen people say they got their bottle and it was like almost a clear fragrance, like the clear liquid. And then after a while, it's that deep purple that if you know the Kayali Vanilla 28, it is a deep purple. So I've heard, right, I think it also changes the color, as well as people just say it deepens, and like adds a richness to the scent when it has matured for long enough. So, okay, so comra is the first one I got. And then this is the other Arabian one I got. This is nebras or nebras, I'm not sure. This is almost, it looks like a leather bound book. It's beautiful. Nebras, gold. And if I didn't say it earlier, these are both by Latafa. I absolutely adore this box. I think it's so gorgeous. Let me take out. I think it's just so beautiful. And they even sent a little pamphlet just of all the different perfumes that they have. Oh, so I will actually. Okay, it came with a little book, so I'll be able to read you the notes out of that. But this is the bottle, and it's like a black velvet. I just think that's so gorgeous. I am so in love with the packaging, and I absolutely love this so far. So the top notes are, I'm gonna read it out of this little book that comes with it. They have a lot of their fragrances listed in here. Top notes are red berries and mandarin. Heart notes are vanilla, cacao, and rose. And the base notes are tonka bean, amber, musk, and sugar. This has commonly been compared to Eilish by Billie Eilish. The first one, not the second one. I recently smelled the second one, and it is not for me. The first one, I do really like it. I prefer this. I also, so far, I would say they're very different fragrances to me. I do see similarities, but I actually think Eilish was far more vanilla forward than this is. I get way more of the top notes, the red berries and mandarin. I will say the day I got it and I opened it and I sprayed it and I was like, I don't get any vanilla, I don't get any cacao, because I heard someone describe this as like delicious chocolate cake with the red berries and mandarin as like notes on there. And I was like, that sounds incredible. I want to smell like a delicious chocolate cake. You will notice that that is a theme of especially my fall fragrance collection for right now, is I want to smell like a delicious something. Like comra, you smell like a delicious spiced drink. This, you smell like a delicious chocolate cake. And everything else you'll see, but as I'm looking at everything in front of me, it's some version of food, snack, deliciousness. So I am a gourmand perfume lover. That is what I like. So I will just spray this one on my other wrist because these two are so good. I'll give a moment for the alcohol to disappear, but I feel even the first day I sprayed it, I feel like it has already, the vanilla has come out more. It's more and more and more like a snack. It was very powdery when I first sprayed it. I've even heard people say that it's very minty the first time they spray it, which I didn't get that, but I think it just depends. It might depend on the, I've heard people say even just the temperature of their bottle, or sometimes the age. Yeah, see, now I do get the mandarin, which I love. Vanilla, not really. I don't know, maybe I do get the cacao, but it's very light. It's kind of fluffy. It's really beautiful. I absolutely love it. If it deepens even more, that would be amazing. I wore it to work yesterday and it lasted on my skin really well. It lasted on my clothes even better. It lasted all day. When I put my laundry in my hamper at the end of the night, my shirt still smelled so good. It smelled exactly like nebras. It smelled delicious. So I'm really excited to keep wearing that during the rest of the fall and winter. I feel like this I could also wear spring and summer. For sure, comra is only a winter or a fall and winter fragrance for me. I feel like it has to be a certain, under a certain degree to wear that personally. I did also feel like the projection was really good and like you can smell it, so I think it might be too much if worn during the summer, but that also, right, that depends on a lot of things. So okay, all right, I will switch it up and go through two body mists next. These are both from Bath and Body Works. So this one is the newer one. I got it on a sale they were doing recently. Ironically, as I'm showing you all these new fragrances, I have been trying to work through my collection a little bit and not just keep buying. But, and I am still working through things a lot, but when you do enjoy it, it is hard not to want to add something. So I can't remember what. So this is their new collection that came out, and it was kind of a dupe collection of very similar to other very popular fragrances, more high-end designer fragrances. So this is Viva Vanilla. I don't remember what this was supposed to smell like. I do remember hearing the description, and I went in to smell it, and then I did end up getting it. So the fragrance notes are rich plum, glowing amber, and addictive vanilla. I do really, really love vanilla-based fragrances. This is very yummy smelling. I do get it's a really nice vanilla. It has a little more depth than some of my other just like plain fluffy vanillas. I just really like it. I think it's really pretty. I like the amber. I like the plum. It's also just like warm and yummy, and yeah, it has a depth to it. I don't know how else to describe it, but I feel like people who really like perfumes and have smelled a lot of different vanillas will understand. I really like this one, so I plan on wearing this one a lot. I have already worn it a fair amount. I also do feel like a vanilla like this can be worn on its own, and then you can also wear it with another fragrance just to add some depth, something new to it. Like I do even feel, I feel like comra and this could be worn together just to add a sweetness and a vanilla, like boost the vanilla in that, or some of my other ones. You can do that, or in the summer I have a beautiful fragrance that is like a floral, well, it's like slightly floral, it's like a fruity vanilla, and I feel like adding that vanilla under it as we're transitioning to fall makes me feel like I can wear it a little bit longer, but I do know that that's my Yara twos. Those days are numbered for how long I can wear such a like fruity summery fragrance. But okay, I did warn you guys this would be a rambly video. Okay, my next one, obviously also Bath and Body Works. I got this one several years ago at the like end of season sale, or their semi-annual, I forget what they call it. So this fragrance is Christmas Cookies. The bottle's really pretty, and it is like raised design. It's just nice. So fragrance notes are creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods. It says a festive and fluffy sugar cookie for the most wonderful time of the year. So, and this. So I had put this away for the summer just because I wasn't wearing a Christmas cookie scent during the summer. It wasn't something I needed out. I was more clean and fresh and fruity, so that's what I was focusing on. So that's what I was enjoying. As soon as the weather got cold, I felt like every day I was like looking at my perfumes and like smelling my like vanillas, and I have like chocolate musk here. I have like an almond, whipped almond scent, and I was just like, none of these are right. Like, what? There's something that I want to smell like, but I don't know what it is, but I know I own it. And it's such a weird feeling, and all of a sudden it dawned on me that I was like, wait, I think I am remembering Christmas cookies, and it's been so long since I put it away that I forgot that is what I was like missing and craving, and it's just yummy. It smells like a Christmas cookie, right? I like the almond. I just feel like it's so delicious, and yeah, it's, I mean, it could be called a little young, but I don't even care. I love delicious, delicious fragrances. So I don't know if I would necessarily wear this to work. Maybe during Christmas I would. I think it's also personal preference, but it's delicious. It's so good. I absolutely love this. I have worn this to bed a couple times since the weather got chilly. I have put this on my like sweatshirt that I wear every night. So I find it even just like just hanging out, being cozy. I feel like it's the perfect fragrance for that, for bedtime. Yeah, just yummy, just yummy. I have also worn my Choco Musk a lot. I am, let's hold it straight, almost halfway through this, so I will be replacing it once I get closer to the end of it. It's just delicious. I got this one because someone told me it smelled like Cocoa Pebbles, and it does. It's Cocoa Pebbles with a little bit of musk at the end once you put it on your skin. And it's phenomenal, and I love it. This one I wear all the time. Especially being there is a perfume of this. I only have the oil, but I feel like it stays very close to my skin, so it's not like it's like a very loud fragrance. But I do really like that. I'll put and I do really like, I like to layer all of my fragrances, just because then you get to experiment and try something a little more unique. I will just take the 2 scents and like smell them together just to test. Like I'll smell a bottle and then like, and see, because I've done that once or twice, and then you smell them together and I'm like, no, that doesn't smell good together. So which, right, maybe if you're not going anywhere, or if you're spraying it on paper, if you have time. But I feel like I am doing this when I am like trying to head out the door, so I'm like, nope, can't risk this. So that is at least my my process at the moment. This just, it's so good. And now it's sitting on my skin, it smells better and better and better, and it's so yummy. These I grouped together. These are both dupes of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Tom Ford Lost Cherry still smells incredible. It does not last on my skin. I tried it and within 20 minutes it was gone, which was so disappointing. And it is very, very, very expensive. I can smell like a cherry for not that much. So this is a perfume oil version of Tom Ford Lost Cherry, and this is the Target Finery version of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. My boyfriend got me this for my birthday. You can see I've put a massive dent in this in just a few months. I absolutely love both of these. I like having the option of perfume oil or a perfume. It just smells yummy. It's like yummy cherries, maybe like a cherry amaretto, so it's that like almond boozy. This especially is like it's like just a jar. It's like just a jar of maraschino cherries, and I just absolutely adore cherries, but especially like maraschino cherries in, like, I always loved when I was a kid. I take spoonfuls of maraschino cherry juice if we ever had cherries in the house, for like the little ice cream sundae cherries. Yeah, we could not keep them in the house because I would go through them. I just love them in the like sugary syrup. Absolutely delicious. Yeah, I'm loving my cherry still. That one I've worn year round. I think it's amazing. I absolutely love cherry fragrances. I don't think that'll ever change. So, yeah, I absolutely love that. Yeah, this one I want to give a try this fall. It was just a little strong for me during the summer. This was a gift from my lovely, lovely boyfriend's mother, which I really appreciate that she would get me something so sweet because she knows I like fragrances. And I'm excited to wear this. I have never had something like this, so I want to wear it on like a date night or going out. So the fragrance itself is Brightest Bloom by Bath and Body Works, and it's one of their diamond shimmer mists. So it's very sparkly, but it's a very fine sparkle. I tried it on my skin earlier, and it's very subtle. It's not the look of like full body glitter. It's like you just did a dusting of highlighter or something. It's very cute. And I feel like it's very pretty. So this has notes of lily of the valley, jasmine, sambac, garden carnations, and fresh cedar wood. Oh, and they write here, our luxurious diamond shimmer mist kisses skin with irresistible fragrance and gorgeous sparkle. It is very floral fragrance. To me, this is, I don't know why, but it's more of a fall fragrance, even though it's a floral. I think it's just a little stronger than what I normally wear in florals, and I am very used to gourmand fragrances, far less florals. Even my summer florals were like a fruity floral, but this smells really nice. So I also want to remember to use this one. This is why I do have my intention set to kind of work through some of my fragrances. I do feel like what I have is all I need for, right, fall and winter. I don't need to get anything else. And I can just enjoy these. And yeah, but sorry, I feel like I keep losing my train of thought. As I said, I am still not feeling great, but yes, I do want to try and wear this, right? Just have something different in my collection because it smells very different than anything else I have. So like very strong floral. So I want to try and wear that more. And then this is, last but not least, I showed this before, actually, when I showed my cherry one. You can see I've also put a bit of a dent in that. This is a mix bar fragrance. I think this is also from Target. It is whipped almond. It smells like almonds and whipped cream. It's like a little almond biscotti and whipping cream. It's yummy, it's delicious, it's very light. It doesn't last as long as I wish it did, but it's still just really pretty. I feel like I always wear it with something else, just since it doesn't have the longevity I wish it did. I end up pairing it with something else so that I will still have some sort of smell and yeah, and not just smell like nothing. But so I do really like the whipped almond. It does. It just smells like a yummy almond cookie. I think almond is also the cherry and the almond are two fragrances, like notes that I just really love. And I think that's the only, there's like one other perfume currently that I am tempted to get, but I also feel like I should work through what I have. But that almond note is just so tempting to me, so we shall see. But yes, that is my current hit list of my favorite fall fragrances, or what I'm most excited to be wearing this fall. Let me know in the comments if you have any of these, or if you are trying to decide if you should get any of these. I am happy to give my opinions, but I think it's also hard sometimes to give opinions because everyone smells things very differently. So yes, I have smelled things that they're like, oh, this is a bestseller. I'm like, really? Because it smells so bad to me. So it just is. Or I feel like sometimes they change as they age, or sometimes I feel like your nose changes. I've heard people say, they're like, oh, I hated this fragrance, and then like I smelled it again, it was okay, and then I smelled it again and it's my favorite now and I love it. So right, things do change. Even one of I just have a simple vanilla perfume oil, and when I got it, it smelled terrible, like I was going to return it, and then I just never got around to returning it, and it matured and it smells like vanilla now. It had smelled very plasticky, kind of gross. And it matured and it smells like a really yummy vanilla. Still maybe a note of that plastic, but it's a good vanilla oil. So right, I do also know that things can change, so there's always that sometimes you just have to come back to it and smell it again. But, okay, I think you have listened to me ramble enough. If you have stuck around for this whole video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you are enjoying my videos, I really appreciate it. If you do know anyone else who would enjoy my kind of ASMR, please recommend my channel to them. Sharing this video does incredible things for my channel, and yeah, I really appreciate it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are asleep. I hope you are asleep or incredibly relaxed, and that you found my style of rambly ASMR very tingly and satisfying. So thank you for sticking around, and I will see you guys all again soon.